4 last bans of Liquid. So, all right, they have made up their mind, so it's going to be another melee hero. The Underlord. 2 CS to the 10 of Sniper with a good head start here on Monet. Getting it behind there.
The rebound. Dispose is available this time. Shrapnel comes out to do some residual damage. Monet taking the brunt of it, though. Do they have enough to get first blood in this game? Boxy continuing on, and there it is. Boxy with the first blood as Sniper goes bye-bye. Could be scary times for Aster. I mean, at that point, what is Monet doing? Like, where can you go as a Sniper? See another rebound, this time onto Siamese Cat for the Crystal Maiden. Looks like that's going to be another death in this lane for Aster. As Boxy and Zai kind of punishing.
Not be able to find the angle here. Bobakov is charging from base. Oh, Boxy.
Zai trying to turn this around onto Monet as Zai is going to be able to get the insatiable hunger off as well. And Monet's in a lot of trouble with the Frostbite, dealing a lot of damage to Zai in the meantime. As Boxy looking for another kill for himself onto Monet. That is the second just for him. I'm not even sure.
CS in the lane. Zai currently sitting on 1-0 and 2 in terms of KDA, so...
Oh, the charge coming from the other side from Baboka, but Boxy is ready for this, but the Split Earth is there with the Pulse Nova. Mickey taking tons of damage, does get off a good LSA, but it does not save him in the end as Boxy getting run down now by Ori's Pulse Nova. Double kill for him. And Zai, now that they know he's left to his own devices, they can kind of harass him out of lane to a degree.
This is 2 full waves and a siege creep just hitting this tower, so first of all, you get a lot of tower damage in here, but the death stings that much more for the Lina losing.
Zai getting low, and Baboka's charge will finish the job as Aster now all over the map as we kind of expected with the draft.
Very good news for Aster. Zai.
Wants to go on Monet, but he's going to get frostbit and charge. Already at half HP, and Monet can just right-click from afar as the charge connects, and one more right-click should do it, although Siamese Cat nets himself the kill with another frostbite. And this brute
Monet's skills assassinate or not, because we've seen different sniper builds here on level 6, whether you take that route at all, or if you focus on maxing out headshot. All right, Boxy with the job.
Initiation, and that is enough burst damage. Baboka charge, not in time.
It's the humiliation.
Mickey gets credit for that kill. That is. Yeah, well, Mickey is getting charged, so now there's TPs coming into the mid lane. See if we can get the LSA off. Oh, uses the horsey and gives himself enough distance to get away. But in the meantime, they're going to find Boxy instead, who is trying to help out Mickey, but wasn't really needed in the end. He'll be okay, so a little bit of wasted time, although I have an idea that he's in the area here. The pops. Oh, Crystal Nova just off. Actually did connect, and now they have the vision. There's the charge from Baboka. In comes XSS as well. And that is a big kill onto Zai. It took some time, but it worked out, and now XSS.
If you have something like Underlord connecting or Sunstrike, like whatever it is at your disposal, then situations can suddenly look quite promising. Baboka with a charge, no ruin here.
Boxy is here. Nice pit of Malice, though, but the Dispose keeps XXS at bay. Already at half HP, and in comes the Lich as well. But look, 4 members of Aster are continuing on here as Insania gets off his Chain Frost. Looks like he will drop in the end as Matu has finally come to play, but the Laguna Blade on top of the Rupture is enough to find himself a kill. Now the focus is onto Baboka, but the Sniper's going to get the brunt of the damage as Boxy gets the stun off, and Baboka will be next. Big turnaround here for Liquid. Great transition from Matu.
Maybe a little bit faster, it's kind of close.
After the yeah. We're jumping 2 here. I think we can fight. I'm really sure. Sniper! Okay.
Fuck yeah, let's go!
Particularly good at it. There's a lot of risk involved. Boxy will get charged.
Charge in the top lane next to the tier 2, but the Frost Shield comes out again. Chain Frost not really bouncing, but finally does off of the creeps, and that is going to cause Ori to drop. But Baboka gets disposed. TP canceled. Second kill for Liquid. A big punish in this top lane.
Making now rocking a BKB. Is very ready to fight. Liquid actually hitting a strong time here. And
the horsey is there. He gets stunned and brought down. Huge kill for Liquid, but XXS has come to play with his ult. Gets off the nice Pit of Malice and Firestorm. Insania looks to be the sacrifice at the very least, but Mickey and Matu want to continue to fight potentially. They're going to try to focus onto the Crystal Maiden, and a nice stun from Boxy onto 2 heroes with Mickey's LSA to follow. 4 dead for Aster, and Liquid, I mean, they got the big kill to start, and Aster still wanted to fight, and they get punished. in the upper bracket, and we've seen it so many times. The upper bracket team that wins, that faces the team again in the lower bracket. The lower bracket team ends up learning more about that matchup overall, and they got to see Tundra beat Aster as well. But potentially that's what we're seeing here right now. But standing onto the high ground, he is so tanky at half HP, but he'll be the sacrifice, as it looks like it's going to be a trade for the position 5s. Nice freezing kill coming out, but it only delays the inevitable.
Oh, they ruptured Lesh.
Yep, he gets his Bloodstone off just in time as Matu pops the BKB, but the Lesh is dead. Laguna Blade into the grave, and Baboka getting chased, but a nice Pit of Malice keeping Boxy and company in this area. But the Dispose comes out on Baboka, but he does have the status resistance and gets the charge off. That right click is coming for him. Is that enough? It doesn't look like it. He shall live.
What an amazing escape from Baboka there, turning around to dodge the stun and then finding the charge through everyone to survive. I definitely had him expected dead there, but he gets out of there. Still, the big kill for Liquid is the Lesh. They keep finding him every fight. Zai, okay.
Yep, he's here all alone. Insania on the outskirts, but the Assassinate is coming, and that's not going to help you there. So Monet guaranteed headshots, which, by the way, are only level 2 on Monet currently, so his damage will ramp up significantly when he levels up to 13, 14. Oh, Matu getting charged, and there's a Fiend's Gate here as well. He pops the BKB, but still gets stunned. That is 4 members of Aster, and that is a nice pickup for them. Very nice team play, and now, I mean, the Fiend's Gate is so cool, but Mickey, he's in the area. He's in Viz right now. Oh, the LSA does not connect, but they still get the stun. Laguna Blade to follow, but the Bloodstone healing up a decent amount. The BKB popped by Mickey, and that is enough to take out Ori again. He's left by his team via the Fiend's Gate, and Liquid taking full advantage.
Yeah, that missed stun from Mickey ends up costing him a BKB charge, but still well worth it. You're happy to get that kill. And probably the bottom tier 2 tower, I don't think you have a chance of defending this as Aster. Well, maybe they are going to try it. XXX
finally comes out. It's only going to connect a couple times, but Mickey looks to be mega dead, and Zai and company have to get the hell out of here. Insania is successful, but Zai inside the Pit of Malice charged up, and it looks like he's going to be brought down as well. So Aster successfully defend the tier 2 tower.
It seems like Liquid had the same expectation that I did, that's how to keep him alive. And that's huge for Aster.
Yeah, we have a rupture onto XXS, but the rest of his team is coming. A nice charge onto 2, but the Blood Right does connect. Silence that Space Cow. But Boxy just getting right click from afar. And Matu, despite having the BKB, does have the move speed to get away. And no range for the Assassinate, or no vision for the Assassinate.
I guess he wants the break for Atrophy Aura. And they need some more damage.
He's going to get spotted, charge, right clicks, dead. Easy kill for Aster. See if they go for the
cost him a BKB charge, which isn't the end of the world. And I guess he didn't force the glyph, so maybe it's okay. But if Liquid find a move off it, the story will be very, very different. Ori is going to walk straight into Matu.
Laguna Blade, but no LSA connection, but they still find the Crystal Maiden nonetheless. The right clicks are way too much. BKB already popped by Matu as they find the kill onto Ori. So 3 dead overall. The snare, really.
Yeah, it is very good, this Axe. When you're playing a Brood role where you don't have to deal very much damage, this Axe is just incredible for map control.
Smoke up, but they see Boxy. They're going to start charging him next to Liquid's outpost, technically in control of Aster right now. The charge is there, but the Frost is going to keep him healthy for the time being. Ori, though, and Baboka end up taking him out with the help of Monet. Just like that, it's a 5v4, but BKB already popped by XXS as they find Zai in the trees, but the charge onto Matu. See who they try to focus here. Firestorm doing a lot of percentage-based damage. Lich ult coming out, but it's only going to bounce once as Zai just gets cleaned up. Double kill for Monet as the Fiend Gate's back to the fountain. They can just refresh and rejoin this fight as Insania looks to be next. 3 dead for Liquid. And Aster looking 68% for Aster. Do you feel that? I'm watching this right now as the Rupture onto Ori, gets disposed. Ori at half HP, he's gonna get bashed out as Matu, trying to right-click his way. Bloodstone's not gonna be enough. A 1-for-1, but it's a support for a mid. And Liquid trying to reset. Now that Boxy is on relatively low HP, disposed onto Matu with the rebound movement speed buff as well. They're able to reset completely.
know they can buy back their Lesh. What can you travel on? They have the outpost too.
Yeah.
So the connection point is there.
Monet double damage as well. McKay inside the pit of Malice gets force staff to safety, but they're gonna find a space cow first. Laguna Blade onto XXS. A nice chain frost bouncing as XXS still has the BKB activated. Siamese Cat looks to be next on the list, but double buybacks now from Aster, and they can reconnect relatively quickly, especially wants to put a Fiend's Gate there. Still 5v5, but that is several buybacks from Aster. But like you said, the BKB is very important for Liquid. A charge on to Mickey, but the Frost Shield is going to be able to get a lot of his physical damage. Boxy's going to be dead, trying to help his teammate, and Mickey pops the BKB, trying to get the dieback onto Ori. He's at half HP, but the Bloodstone healing him up to a high degree, but it's not going to be enough. Ori diebacks, and Monet stuck in. So what is it? He's just stuck there, trying to right-click his way out of this, getting some lifesteal now. But Zai, is he going to be able to take him out in the end? It's going to be close. Monet is still lifestealing, despite just standing still for the last 30 seconds. Matu has already died, and now Baboka trying to chase the Lich, but there's a rebound. Mickey gets instantly stunned, disposed back, they kill Monet. Finally, he buys back into the game though, and now the Unleashed going to town on XXS has bought back himself as well. Looks like Broodmother is next here though, and now this has turned into a 3 versus 2, technically in favor of Aster, but Baboka dies. That's another dieback for him. Boxy TPing away, he is successful. 6K lead for Liquid. What the hell was that fight?
Actually,
much. They want to go. They have the rebound available. Roche is relatively low. The Frost Shield is there, but a nice pit of Malice. Gonna root that. But Boxy gets into the pit. He gets to dispose of. Who gets the Roche is the question. Nobody wants to kill it. And finally, Monet, he snatches the Aegis. So technically, Liquid get the kill. Not sure who got the shard on top of that, but either way, Aster is happy with this exchange.
pickling him. And Monet was just using Mask of Madness, standing still and pressing A-click on the ground.
I've never seen a sniper stand still for that amount of time. As we have some more action, it looks like potentially Rupture. But Zai is kind of stuck. He's going to get charged at it. XXS is taking the brunt of the damage from Matu. He's going to get bashed up, but will be able to get the Fiend's Gate out in time. As Liquid just don't have the damage right now, but Zai, he gets charged in on, into the Nether Strike and into the right clicks of Monet. And now
it's time. This Aegis expiring just now. Aster will place XXS to cover the high ground.
they jump him. They know they get the bash up, and Monet is right clicking from afar. Mickey pops the BKB, gets a Laguna Blade, and now they jump on top of Monet and kill him immediately. No buyback for him. And Baboka now stuck between a rock and a hard place. That's a second. Make it 3 for Mickey. What a fight. What an initiation with no vision, I'm pretty sure. Not able to get the rebound. Boxy has been playing out of his mind.
It was Butterfly that he had something to stand his ground with, but just not the case. Liquid, are they actually just going to go for it?
They're going to try to go for the throne. They know that Sniper's not back for 60 seconds. Tier 4 is already at half HP. They're going to be able to take it out pretty swiftly. Can Aster actually defend this in a 3v5 situation? Finally, the fortification is popped. They won't have one for the rest of the game in all likelihood if they continue down this mid lane. Unleash is pop for Boxy, just priming and ready to go. One tier 4 down. Will Liquid continue on here? 33 seconds on Monet. Crimson Guard trying to mitigate a little bit of damage here, but there's the initiation on XXS. They get the Rupture on him. They force step him as well, but he's going to live inside the fountain. But the tier 4 goes down as well. And now onto the Ancient. Ori pops the BKB and Bloodstone, but the focus is now onto the Ancient for Liquid. All they have to do is right click